summer. Let's just like stretch every living last drop we can out of the summer season. This beach French terry skimmer is gonna be your pant. On a hot day, when you just wanna be comfortable, on a Sunday where it's been maybe a long week and busy and you just wanna put something on that feels really good, this is what you wear. $36.98 gets these home. They're normally $45 and I love the colors. It's a 656-730. So we have Blossom, also great show. We have, thank you, we have Apricot Crush. And this is nice. It's an orange, but it's almost like a touch of a creamsicle orange. So it's a really pretty color to wear. Pool Blue is what I have on. And then let me show you a couple other colors. We also have a bright aqua. So a little bit of a bolder aqua. Pool Blue is a little bit more kind of cooler color. We also have Indigo Sea. Oh, Sunflower Yellow, so pretty. And then there is Stone Khaki available in those as well. Extra, extra small through, I believe through 3X. We'll check if we have 5X on these too. But you'll order your alpha size. Oh yes, extra, extra small through 5X, thanks. I love these. They're so comfortable. You know, that's the thing, Jackie, when you have a cute little skimmer in French terry, they're easy, they're comfortable. Just perfect for what you need on a Sunday afternoon. So tell us a little bit about what makes the French terry in these kind of so special and that more pant weight.
Yep. So these are cotton rich with spandex. Our French terry, 95% cotton yarn, breathable, 5% spandex, so nice stretch in there. And then jersey on the outside, but on the inside, you have the tiny refined loops that we love that absorb moisture, very soft on the skin, keeps you cool to the touch. So happen to love our French terry. That's a great close-up. You can see those little loops there that do all the, work for us.
Yeah, I love that.
And this silhouette, as you're wearing it, you could show, you have that 2-inch elastic waistband. So amazing stretch and recovery on the body, as you can see on Allie. Side pockets as well. And then a skimmer length, which means like a pedal pusher comes, right below your kneecap with that side slit detail and clean back. Now, what size are you wearing so everyone knows?
I'm in the extra small. And I do wear that petite length. So that's the 15 inches. The regular is just a 17-inch. This is your same Denim & Company bottom size. If you need help with that, if you haven't bought Denim & Company before, we do have a size chart on QVC.com. Trust the size chart. But sometimes my mom will say, oh, but at this store I wear this size, and at this store I wear that size. I said, but this is this store. This is QVC. So put your sizes in or your measurements in. Really, it's waist and hip is going to be the best guide for these pants. But there's a lot of stretch too, Jackie. They're not overly rigid. It's not a tailored trouser. But man, they feel so good. And I think that's the beauty of the French terry. It almost creates these like little pillowy moments of air. And so you feel cooler.
You do. You feel cooler. It doesn't cling or stick to you. When it's really hot and the pants stick to you, and then you got to grab it and pull it away from your leg. You don't have to worry about that because you do have those loops on the inside. Machine wash, tumble dry low. So these are great. You've been asking us for more French terry bottoms. Skimmer length you happen to love, so we wanted to bring you a lot of colors as well.
Well, it's nice to have the coverage too. If it is a warmer day, and maybe you're the one pulling out the sprinkler for the kids. I was talking to a good friend who you may know, Mary Beth Rowe, the other day, and she was like, just had the grandkids like go outside and play in the sprinkler. They didn't even have their swimsuits, but it was like, whatever you're wearing, we're getting wet because it's just so hot, And so if that's you, whether it's taking kids to the park, whether it's running your errands around, or maybe you're just having a more relaxed day at home, these are so comfortable. No shorts. No moments that if you do run outside, you feel like you can't be seen in it. You got to have things that you always feel confident in and feel really good in. Skimmers like this are perfect. If you sit down on the back of the seat, we have black seats in a couple of our cars, or 2 of our cars have black seats. And man, I'm telling you, if they're in the sun and you sit down,
oh yeah.
Like you don't want skin. I always feel bad for my kids. I sometimes keep a towel in the car. This is the Blossom Pink. We also have Apricot Crush, such a fun color. In that like creamy orange. It's not a traffic cone orange. It's a really pretty, it's like Orange Julius at the mall. And then we also have the pool blue. Now, I will just say petite in the apricot crush has been really, really popular. Pool blue, you're also loving in the regular length, 17 inches, petite's 15. But we do have a brighter aqua, so that one's gonna be more saturated, almost like lending itself to almost a turquoise, but it's that bright aqua, versus the pool is almost like a washed out shade. Only how many in the regular? Oh no, okay, so really limited, 4 dozen in the regular. We have indigo sea. We have the sunflower yellow, so pretty. We also have stone khaki. Stone khaki is really limited. There's 30 to go around in our regular inseam and just about 10 in the petite. And then I know the sunflower yellow too is getting limited. In the regular, there's about 2 dozen. And if you wanted that petite, there's just a dozen. Right? So, you know what I love too, the skimmer and the French terry. This is a really common fabric we do for bottom lengths too, Jackie. But to have this color, this skimmer length, it's one of those pieces that it could be really casual, but also if you do want to look a little bit more polished while still wearing like a comfortable pant, this is a way to do it.
Oh, absolutely. You know, I could throw this on with the top. I have on the favorite jersey, throw the little cardigan over, a little wedge or embellished sandal, and it looks completely different. But then I could get my steps in, throw this on with just a perfect jersey, you know, essential tee and my Skechers, and it looks great too. Nice clean back too, no pockets, which I like. Gives you that clean finish in the back, and it's in our French terry, you know, which we love.
Yeah, and you know what, to your point too, I mean, it's part of the beach collection. So it's this idea of just think summer. It doesn't have to just be pool or in the water kind of moment. My mom is coming to visit this week, and I told her, I was like, hey, bring your swimsuit just in case. And she was kind of like, I don't feel like swimming. I'm like, well, bring something comfortable. Because Violet will swim, the kids will play. You know, you and I can sit and, you know, just dip our feet in and chit chat. You know, a little skimmer like this, you just pop on. And it's perfect for summer. We still have a lot of warm weather ahead of us. I know in the fashion world, we're gonna start talking about the next season soon, as a lot of us are like preparing and new fall fashions coming out. That'll start to happen, you know, mid-August, right? So it always feels like it comes so early, but you still wanna add fresh pieces. You do it at a sale price, $36.98. This is the time to grab them. We've got this really cute blossom pink. The apricot crush has been really popular. And then the pool blue, that's the color that I'm wearing. So the bright aqua is pretty limited. If you can't get the bright aqua, grab the pool blue. It's a very, very close color. It's just gonna be a little bit more, the bright aqua is a little more saturated. The pool blue almost is like a little bit more like watered down, hence pool blue, okay? We do have a few other colors to choose from. I still think these two could be great. Pickleball, a game of golf. You know, like when you just want something comfortable, but that still looks really tailored. Okay, so that one's the bright aqua. And then we also have indigo sea, sunflower yellow. Okay, really limited in sunflower yellow, and same with the stone khaki. That's the one I think you could really dress up. Like if you go play golf. Jackie, do you play golf?
No, I don't. Do you?
No. I went once, not to play golf, but to a driving range on a date, and it went horrible.
Yeah,
all
I don't
of
have
it was
the patience
horrible
for golf.
Yeah,
I wish I did. I play tennis and pickleball, but I don't play golf.
I'd like to try. I then have gone to the driving range with my husband now, and that was fun. I enjoyed that. Maybe it was just
Did you enjoy driving, you know, the little cart around?
No, we just went to the driving range. We just practiced swinging, which I'm like, I used to play tennis, so I liked the idea of like the four. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Jackie, it was so fun to hang out with you. I appreciate all the movie recommendations. A656730 is our French